The Mikhail MUDRYK battle. Where is he going to? Where is this gentleman going to? Where is the superstar going to? Just make your point, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being part of this podcast. And make your point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you. As long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related, we are always definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest straight as it is, straight as it comes. So you can let us know which part of the world you're watching from, which part of the nation you're definitely watching from, so that you definitely do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related. So we are talking about two wonderful, two. We'll be talking about Joao Felix later, but the main focus today, is on a superstar that is needed by big clubs, by two big clubs, and that is Chelsea. Chelsea has come out and said it needs this gentleman. But initially there was no competition. You will remember that initially there was no competition at all for this gentleman, as this gentleman, his preference from day one, his preference has always been, definitely always been Arsenal, and for some time now, things didn't go on as expected. Things didn't go on quite well, and there's been a bit of tight competition. There's been a little bit of tight competition in there. So I definitely think things will get much better as things go on, as time goes on. Definitely, I think things will definitely be going on very, very well. But as it stands per now, there is tight competition. There is a lot of competition, I must say. There is a lot of competition that is going on between the two clubs, with Chelsea coming out and saying that they definitely need this gentleman. They want this gentleman. I think it's a bit. Sorry. I think it's a bit complicated. I think the situation is a bit complicated for both parties. So we will be digging deep into this transfer, seeing who is worth having this gentleman and who is most likely going to be taking this gentleman. Is Chelsea or is gonna be Arsenal? If you need to know more about this, about Mikhail MUDRYK, this is the time. Just make your point, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you. It will be remembered that I'll start a bit with who Mikhail MUDRYK is, for those of you who do not know who the star is. Mikhail MUDRYK definitely is a Ukraine football player, and he's been playing quite well. He's been playing very well of recent, and definitely when you see how he has been playing, when you see how he's been playing recently, he's been playing okay. He's been playing quite well, and that's one of the reasons as to why he's been eyed by quite a number of clubs. That's why a number of clubs have been after this gentleman. But looking at, we need to look at this in depth. So why is it all of the sudden that Chelsea have come into the picture and they want this gentleman? Why is Chelsea looking at this gentleman? Of course, they must be seeing something good. They must be seeing something good in him, and they do not want Arsenal to have a run. Just a run. They do not want Arsenal to just have it easy, to take it easily, just getting him. But Todd Bowley, who is the co-owner of Arsenal, has tried a number of times to get this gentleman. They have gone to Shakhtar Donetsk, where this gentleman plays, and things didn't go on quite well. The asking price of this gentleman was and still is 88 million pound, and that is roughly 100 million, pound. And by the look of things, I think it will be much better. It will be much better if Arsenal step up. Very early enough. If Arsenal step up quite early enough and make this move, make the move as quick as possible, so that possibly Chelsea can Chelsea can not have this gentleman. But looking by the look of things, by the look of how things have definitely been going, I think Chelsea does not have an advantage on this one. Right about now, it's a win-win situation, and whoever will convince the star to play for them will win the player. But as it stands per now, Arsenal have the biggest advantage. The biggest advantage definitely goes to Arsenal because they are nice football players, and Arsenal are good as a team. They are playing quite well, and Mikhail MUDRYK has been trying his best to make sure that he can join a club. He can definitely join a club that will put him to another level here. At this point in time, I don't think he's looking at joining a struggling club. That will be quite a bit confusing if he joins Chelsea. I don't think it will be a great thing for him because if the opportunity of him joining Arsenal is available, if the opportunities are present, then I think he should go for it. I definitely think he should run for this opportunity. And by the look of things, how he's been playing, and also when you see his socials and stuff like that, his Instagram, he's been playing quite well. And also he's been watching almost all the games. He's been watching all the games that Arsenal has always been playing. So he's been watching all the games and showing a bit of support to the Arsenal club, literally meaning or literally implying that he wants to be part of the club. So you can let us know what you think in the comment section, so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related. We're definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest right here. As we're talking about the football players, we're talking about the star player Mikhail MUDRYK, who's being eyed by a number of clubs. Very many clubs have been eyeing this gentleman. Very many clubs have been looking at getting this gentleman. But the main focus, the main two clubs that have come out and said they are definitely going to have him. If one of them fails, the other one will have him. Chelsea, which is an okay football club, and also Arsenal, which is number one in the Premier League table. And when you look at the table, I need to show you a bit about the table. When you look at the table and how they have been playing, they've been playing quite well. You can definitely see. You can see how it's been going on. It's been going on quite well. Everything has definitely been going on quite well for the club, and I think things will be even much better when these signings definitely get in. Arsenal has been trying to get two signings for mainly Joao Felix and leaving Joao Felix, Mikhail MUDRYK. But right about now, the main focus is on Mikhail MUDRYK, and he's been playing quite well. I must say, he's definitely been an okay football player, and the mere fact that the opportunity is available now, the opportunity for him to play is definitely available, and the chance for him coming is also big. Despite the fact that Chelsea are being they are trying as much as they can. They are trying hard to make sure that they can also have him. It's a bit of a battle between two clubs. It's a big battle between two wonderful clubs, between two big clubs. So I definitely think it will be a much better. It will be a good thing. It definitely will be a very good thing for the club. Arsenal to secure this gentleman. Why is it going to be a good thing for Arsenal to secure this gentleman? Looking at the options that Arsenal has right about now, Arsenal has a few options, and of all these options, I think if they get 2 or 3 football players who get injured, that will mean quite a lot to them. That will definitely not go on quite well. And the fact that they are leading, when you see the Premier League title, when you see the table, Arsenal leading Manchester City by a small difference, and that difference definitely needs to be sorted out. The difference is small. The difference needs to be extended. A bigger difference needs to be created, and this can be created by signing in more football players, or actually better players. So, however, the battle now, the battle between the two players, between not the two players, the two teams, between Arsenal and leaving alone Arsenal. Chelsea is definitely on. I will be seeing who will take this football player. The best club I will take the football player. The player is up for any club that is willing actually to have him, as long as they are going to pay him quite enough money. But on the other side, Shakhtar Donetsk looks to be the club. Shakhtar Donetsk looks to be the club that is pressing much for Chelsea move, because Chelsea are willing to give them more money. But Mikhail Mudryk, as a football player, with him, his number one option is joining Chelsea, because he's supported Arsenal, because he supported Arsenal for a very long period of time. Otherwise, thank you for being part of this podcast, and make your point, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related. We are always definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest right here. So I think it's time to sign out, and we will be live again same time. Make your point, subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you. Thank you and goodbye for now.